He's already here, beneath the covers, still and warm, waiting, not by the door with questions, not across the room with careful distance, here, in your bed. The reaching is over. The explaining is done. There's only this, the soft weight of sheets, the steady rhythm of his breathing, and the quiet knowledge that he stayed. The bedroom door closes behind you with the softest click. The lamp by the window casts everything in amber. The rumpled covers, his shoulder visible above the sheet. The way his eyes find yours without urgency. He doesn't sit up, doesn't speak. His gaze holds steady as you move toward the bed. You reach for the hem of your shirt, pulling it over your head slowly, not for show, not for effect, simply because the day needs to fall away, and this is how it begins. The fabric drops to the floor. Your jeans follow. Each piece of clothing, another layer of the outside world left behind. He watches you undress with the kind of attention that doesn't hunger. His eyes don't roam or grasp. They simply receive. The way morning light receives a flower. The way earth receives rain. Present. Accepting, still. You slip beneath the covers, the cool sheets warming against your skin. The mattress shifts slightly as you settle, and he turns towards you, not reaching, not pulling, just orienting himself to your presence. His arm rests on the pillow above your head. His breathing is deep and even. The room holds a hush that feels different from silence. It's full, heavy with presence, with the weight of two bodies finally in the same space, with nowhere else to be. Your shoulders begin to drop. Your spine starts to lengthen against the mattress. The day's tension doesn't fight to stay. It simply begins to dissolve. His warmth reaches you before his touch does. The heat of his body, steady and sure, creates a pocket of safety beneath the covers. You don't have to ask for it, don't have to earn it. It's simply there. You're lying on your side now, facing him. The space between your bodies is small. Just a few inches of charged air and possibility. Your breath comes deeper, pulling from somewhere low in your belly. The ache rises in your chest, spreads down through your hips. Not the sharp edge of want, but something softer, deeper. The ache of finally being allowed to feel. You don't push it down this time. Don't apologize for it with your posture or your breath. The ache moves through you like tide, and you let it. Your thighs grow heavy. Your belly softens. The feeling pools in your lower back, warm and insistent. His hand moves then, not to your hip or your waist, but to the small of your back. His palm settles there, broad and warm, fingers spread wide. He doesn't press, doesn't massage. His hand simply lands and stays, like it was always meant to rest there. The touch doesn't promise anything, doesn't lead anywhere. It just acknowledges what's rising in you without trying to direct it or fix it. His fingers don't move. His breathing doesn't change. He feels the ache in your body and meets it with presence. You exhale shakily. A sound carries everything you don't have words for. The longing, the relief, the sweet ache of being seen in your softness and not turned away from. His thumb barely moves against your spine. The smallest possible response. A yes. A stay. A here. Your body responds before your mind can catch up. Your back arches slightly, pressing into his palm, not seeking more, but accepting what's offered, receiving the touch like rain on dry ground. His hand remains steady, holding the curve of your spine with the kind of certainty that doesn't need to prove itself. The ache deepens, spreads. Your chest rises and falls more deliberately now. Your lips part slightly. The breath that comes is full and warm, carrying the sound of permission. Permission to feel, permission to soften, permission to be exactly as tender as you are. His palm moves slowly from your back to your side, following the curve of your ribs. The movement is deliberate but unhurried, like water finding its course. His fingers span wide, thumb resting just below your breast, pinky settling at your waist. The touch is complete, whole. It asks for nothing more than what this moment holds. You shift closer, and he welcomes the movement without grabbing for it. Your knee brushes his thigh. Your forehead comes to rest against his collarbone. He smells like sleep and warmth, and something indefinably him. His breath stirs the hair at your temple. His other hand finds your belly, palm settling low and wide. The weight of it sends a wave of settling through your whole body. Your muscles release in ways you didn't know they were holding. Your jaw loosens. Your thighs go heavy against the sheets. The touch doesn't escalate, doesn't build toward anything. His hands simply rest where they've landed, holding you like you're something precious that doesn't need to be unwrapped. The stillness is full, rich with presence, with the profound intimacy of being held without agenda. You breathe against his chest, and he breathes with you. His hand on your belly rises and falls with each breath. His palm against your ribs expands and contracts with your breathing. You're synchronized without trying to be, connected without effort. He shifts slightly, and you feel his lips against your forehead. Not a kiss exactly, more like breath made contact. Warm, soft, lingering. His mouth stays there, breath pooling against your skin. The intimacy of it makes your chest open wide. Your hand finds his chest, palms settling over his heart. The steady rhythm beneath your fingers is hypnotic, real, grounding. His heart beats into your palm, and your heart beats back. The conversation happens in rhythm, in pulse, in the language of presence. His hand moves from your belly to your hip, thumb tracing the curve of bone beneath skin. The touch is reverent, appreciative. It doesn't seek to possess or consume. It simply acknowledges the beauty of your body's landscape with the kind of attention that makes you feel seen. You exhale into his chest. And the sound carries surrender. Not the giving up of defeat, but the letting go of control. The sweet release of finally being somewhere safe, safe enough to stop performing, stop managing, stop holding yourself together with sheer will. His breath deepens, and you feel the expansion of his ribs against your cheek. The rhythm is steady, unrushed. His body doesn't tense with expectation or need. He's simply here, solid and warm and present, holding space for whatever wants to unfold. The silence between you isn't empty. It's full of breath and heartbeat and the soft rustle of sheets, full of skin touching skin without urgency, full of the profound intimacy of two people finally still enough to feel each other's presence completely. Your body begins to melt into his, not collapse, but settle, like butter in warm sun, like snow finding earth. Your muscles release their grip on the day, on the week, on the careful ways you've been holding yourself together. His hand moves to the back of your neck, fingers threading gently through your hair. His touch finds the tender, sweet spot where the skull meets spine, and his thumb makes the smallest circle there. The tension you didn't know you were carrying dissolves under his touch. Your head grows heavy against his chest. You're not performing anymore, not seducing or managing or trying to be anything other than exactly what you are in this moment. Soft, open, present. Your thighs sprawl against his legs. Your arm drapes across his waist. You take up space without apology. His breath lands on your temple again and again, steady as waves, warm as summer air. Each exhale sends a flutter through your hair, and the sensation makes your whole body soften further. You're melting into the bed, into him, into the profound safety of being held without conditions. His palm finds your spine again, settling between your shoulder blades. The touch is broad and steady, encompassing. It holds you together while letting you fall apart. Your breathing slows to match his. Your heartbeat finds his rhythm. The ache has transformed into something else now. Not want nor need, but pure feeling, pure presence, the sensation of being completely received, completely held, completely allowed to be exactly as tender and open as you are. Your chest rises and falls in deep, slow waves. You shift slightly, and he moves with you, adjusting without thought or effort. His body curves around yours, like he was designed to hold you. Like this is the most natural thing in the world. Your back against his chest, his arm around your waist, his breath in your hair. The outside world doesn't exist anymore. There's only this, skin and warmth, and the steady rhythm of two people breathing together. Your jaw releases completely. Your shoulders melt into the mattress. Every muscle in your body finds permission to rest. Nothing is needed now. Nothing is asked. Nothing is expected. There's only the rise and fall of breath, the steady presence of his body against yours, the profound peace of being held exactly as you are. Your breathing grows deeper, slower. The edge between waking and sleeping begins to blur. His hand rests on your hip, thumb barely moving against your skin. The touch is like an anchor, keeping you tethered to safety while letting you drift. You sprawl further, taking up more of the bed, more of the space between his arms. He doesn't complain or adjust. He simply opens to accommodate you, makes room for however you need to be. Your leg slides between his. Your face turns into his neck. He smells like home, like safety, like the end of a very long day spent trying to be enough for everyone else. Here, you don't have to be enough. You don't have to be anything except exactly this. Warm and soft and present and held. His breathing deepens towards sleep, and you let yourself follow. There's no anxiety about tomorrow, no worry about what this means or where it leads. There's only this moment, this breath, this profound sense of finally being exactly where you belong. You stop waiting for the other shoe to drop. Stop bracing for disappointment or abandonment, or the moment when his patience runs out. He's here, still, steady, present. And for the first time, and longer than you can remember, you believe he'll stay. Your body goes completely soft against his. Your breathing becomes the slow, deep rhythm of trust, of safety, of finally being home. Tomorrow, I want to tell you something I've never told anyone else.